really awesome play. I mean, he just uses like 100 mana. I don't know how much it costs, but Static Link just uses a little bit of mana, and then he doesn't even have boots yet, but uses a little bit of mana here, chases down that A, and does big damage and making him use up himself. So really good play there. Looks like more initiation going down by the Sentinel team. They're just kind of harassing towards that Witch Doctor, but nice Witch Doctor bounces going down. Witch Doctor is just such a frustrating lane when you're trying to be offensive, especially if you just start diving past creeps and stuff like that. It can get really crappy. Power Excel lagging like a bitch. Fear Darkness also lagging pretty bad, but the rest of the Fear team is sitting real low, which is pretty nice. So a little disadvantage. Who is that Fear? Yeah, I'm not sure who that was. Fear Darkness, I think. Fear Darkness was lagging a little bit, but primarily it was, I can't remember. Shoot, we'll see. I'm sure he'll complain about it later if it doesn't go away. So Brilliant Sora rocking globally. Looks like a gank coming for this A. It's gonna be a CM and a Tide. Here comes the initiate. Big initiates going down. He's gonna get frozen here, which I don't really like, but he does pick off the kill. Really nicely timed. He just ate that damage. Didn't really care. He wanted to get the kill. So really cool play. Smoke going down by these two heroes. So immediately after following that up, they're gonna roam past these two wards and get an initiate on the enemy team. So I really like that. Plus it makes you run really fast. So I mean, look how fast this Tide is. He doesn't even have boots, and he looks fast as hell. So he's going to be initiating down here on this Void, or probably the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's a little low. He doesn't even have enough for a cask right now, so definitely, I'm surprised he kept that on so long. Looks like they're going to auto-attack this Weaver a little bit, but he's going to pressure. He does have his bottle now. That's pretty nice. He's going to be able to do a lot of pressuring. Nice initiate by the Weaver. Just going to do some nice follow-up. Completely wasted cask here. Oh, wow, they're going back top again, I guess. Interesting. So they're going to go for this dive here. He's at full HP. He does have a bottle. It's going to be a little tricky to pick him off, but there's a lot of trees missing. So he actually does have an escape route. Wow, look at that. They have to run all the way around. What weird, wow, really weird TP. It looks like he TP'd into this location. I don't know if he planned this or not, but nice Ice Vortex going down. Going to pick off that CM. Really awesome play by that AA. That was just really cool. I don't know if he planned this or not, but if you do, how cool is that? If you need to juke, you can go into the trees and you have a way out. If they want to follow you, you can go all the way past. Like, how sweet is that? I don't know if he planned that or not, but hot damn, I'm going to do that in the future. Initiate going down the Razor. He does get blocked off, it looks like. Ice Vortex going down. He's easily going to get taken out. Really good chain stunning from the Scourge team. And that's going to pick up their enemy carry and really give them a good advantage in this game. So, really, well, one of their carries, I guess. They have Razor and Rubian Weaver, and the other team has Void and a Priestess of the Moon. Pretty unusual. I guess Razor's kind of more of a semi-carry. He's not really a hard carry. He can make a lot of stuff happen, that's for sure. He's a very solid hero. I wouldn't necessarily call him a hard carry. He's like I'll call him like an 80% hard carry maybe, or a 75% hard carry. Whereas like, you know, Weaver or Void are like more or less super hard carry. And the Permanent Shield doing some work here, but not keeping his HP super high. He does have that rune here. Invisible Rune, the most worthless Rubian Weaver rune possible, more or less. I guess you could like be aggressive and whatever, but it's really not that fabulous. So really good harass going down on that Void, and looks like they've just picked off the Razor again. Another nice block. I think that was his body right there. Looks like it was just the ES and the A. He probably did a Ice Vortex and the Cold Feet and followed it up with a ult to really drop down the damage. So not enough to keep him alive, but looks like a little jungling going on by this ES. He just warded it, but he might be trapped. I don't know if he's going to make it out of here. I think he's trapped. I'm going to keep my eye on the screen. Initiate going down on the Priest of the Moon, but there's no way he's going to make it out of there once he gets frozen by that CM. And it looks like they're going to try to save him. Here comes the heal. Ally heal going on, and they're going to pick off that. Oh, that's frustrating. I'd be so mad if I died like that. When you're laying that ward and it's daytime, you really can't just go in here. You can get blocked in. You have to walk around pretty much and drop that ward. So as a result, he has to walk all the way back to base, and that's pretty funny. So self-knowing down on the Faceless Void. He's got a little backup from this Witch Doctor here, but Tide is also close by, just sitting on a wand and a ward ready to go. Crystal Maiden just sitting on a wand, a GG, and a smoke ready to go do some more roaming. And they've been doing a really solid roaming game so far. And this is really what separates really high-level players from professionals, is when you have really strong roaming and really good support on your team. I mean, this Tidehunter and this CM have been doing really good work so far this game, and as a result of their roaming, they've gotten a lot of kills. I mean, they're very proactive about getting kills and ganking, and they always play solid moves. Oh, initiate on the Void. Wow. Yeah, Raffle, seriously. Quite a raffle there. He's just kind of blindly going. I guess he could see it. I don't know. That was weird. Initiate going down on the enemy team. Witch Doctor does not get a bug on him. Very frustrating for the Sentinel team. But they're going to go after this Void. He does have a Hand of Midas, but he has absolutely no mana. So it's going to be really tough for him to make it out here. I pretty much say he's screwed. He doesn't even have an ult. Regen getting popped by that Weaver, so he's going to be regenning up to full HP pretty soon here. He is at max HP. Morchade's going down. He has a really fast vitality booster. I love this pickup. He didn't need the regen because he had a bottle, so the most survivability you can get early game as a Weaver, if you can handle it, is picking up that fast vitality booster. That's pretty much the only reason that he gets the Vanguard, other than the regen. The damage block is not really that fantastic. So really good play from the Sentinel team. Really sloppy ult from that Void. He's trying to make something cool happen. Witch Doctor would have had a follow-up stun, maybe a Maledict, but pretty sloppy. Arrow going down on the Tidehunter. He gets getting chain stunned. Seems coming in to try and make something happen. Just being aggressive to try to defend her teammates, and that's what you got to do sometimes. Even if there isn't a lot that you can do, why not run towards your enemy heroes, auto-attack them a little bit, just make them intimidated. That's a very, very big tool that all heroes have that noobs never really rely on. Like if you're in a duel lane and your opponent's getting, or your allies getting completely stomped by enemies, just be aggressive and try to scare the enemy team away. If you can do that, you just might save your ally. Especially against noob players, they will get intimidated kind of easy. But I really love the fast Hand of Midas. I did go that game. I did go Hand of Midas on my Lone Druid game. I got it a little late. I was just about to finish it, but then I got ganked and died. That was like my only death that game. So very frustrating, but it does really pay off. I mean, once you get a Hand of Midas, you can pretty much say, you know what, even if my farm ends up shitty, it's not going to matter. I'm still going to be able to get my Radiance, and that's probably the coolest thing about the item. And for Void, dude, 30% attack speed, that's exactly what Void needs in Dota to really pay off well. He needs good attack speed. So looks like Witch Doctor is invisible. He's going to be looking for initiation. Good Doom going down on the Priest of the Moon. Good follow-up by the Witch Doctor to keep everybody alive, but he Maledicted the Tide. I thought he completely missed the Lucifer Maledict. So Mirana does go down. They're going to be going for a chase here on that Witch Doctor. Doom doing big base damage. He did finish his Vanguard. He's very, very resistant to dying, that's for sure. He's got big regen. He's going to have big damage block. He has no armor at this point, but it doesn't really matter when he has 1400 HP and he's going to be blocking, you know, 24 damage. Or no, it's more than that, 70%. So it's 70%. God, I hate doing math when I'm casting. It's so bad. I think it's going to be 13 damage times 2, so 26 damage block on average. I usually mess that up when I try to do math. Yeah, I don't hate it at the time, but like when I go back and listen to the games I casted in the past, I usually like completely dicked it up. So that's always frustrating. It's like, wow, now I sound like a fucking idiot because I don't know how to do basic math, but that's how it goes. Boots on the Void. He still has no regen, being pretty ballsy here. Sometimes you see Voids going for like a Vanguard or something. I'm not going to expect that from him since he did pick up that Poor Man's Shield, but I'm very curious to see what item build he's going. Initiate going down on the Weaver. Here comes the A stun. Really big damage. Beautiful arrow. Awesome fight there on the Weaver. What a great way to shut a Weaver down. I mean, if he can go invis, if he can ult, why not just cast Time Walk, or excuse me, Chronosphere, and stun the bastard for 4 seconds, and then get some nice follow-up stuns. You can land a perfect AA ult, and more importantly, you can land a perfect Priestess of the Moon arrow, which is going to be even more stun going down. So awesome play so far by the Scourge team. A little weird on the Void previously, but he definitely made up for it there. It was really good timing on that. And that's just one of those combos where it's like, wow, it sucks to be Weaver right now because they just rocked me really hard. So looks like Tide wants to make something happen top lane here. He's got pretty good stats despite having absolutely shit items, but does have a Boots of Speed and the Magic Stick, so he's going to be looking for Initiate soon. He's not level 6 yet. He's going to probably want to sap some experience. He's getting kind of close, but it's going to need a little bit before he picks it up. So good harass from the Razor. He's sitting at full mana. Why not do the damage? And he does have really sweet items. He's got the Treads and the Basilius. I like Treads on Razor, especially if you go the Static Link build first. But looks like ES and Tide are going to find each other in the jungle, and they're going to be confused. Really beautiful stun. Double stunning both of these heroes, and looks like Initiate going down here. Razor blocked. That's very frustrating. Popping his salve. He's going to come try to maybe make something happen, but he just got perfectly blocked there, so unfortunately he could not chase at all. And at that point, it's not worth chasing if you're the Tidehunter, so very interesting game so far. Looks like the Priest of the Moon. I forgot to do this, I'm sorry. Wow, I've been using my mouse all game instead of the keyboard, so sorry if it was all juddery and stuff. Get in the habit sometimes when you're used to playing games. Alright, there we go. Can't scroll. A little bit of damage going down on this A. And Tidehunter is going to maybe make something happen, but once again, they're getting ganked here. Nice static link going down. Earthstriker's going to do no damage, and here we go. He's going to start four-shotting heroes pretty much. He's got plus 175 damage, immediately dropping down that Witch Doctor. He's going to try to chase down after this AA, but it's going to be tough. He's a little bit slow. Man, he's going to go for it. He wants to get this pick off. He still has the plus damage. We'll see if he can get a hit off. Nope, plus damage is gone, but it doesn't really matter. He's got sight going on this AA, so as a result, bam, he does get the pick off. Got a double kill. I love that fast static link build if you're playing really smart and you know what your limits are. I mean, he's got pretty good HP and he's got the regen, and he has that Basilius, so he's got pretty good tank and good regen. And he ended up picking a double kill there, getting so much plus damage. I mean, that's just like unheard of plus damage this early in the game, and that's really, really awesome build. So fast Vanguard going on the Weaver, and looks like Void picking up his Power Treads, the next item in the stage of his owning. That's another 30% attack speed, so he's going to be doing some sick amount of bashes, that's for sure. Doom completely in the middle of nowhere, but getting a beast level death. That was the perfect level to get the kill on Mirana, and he is tanking this damage here, really not taking much damage from this ES. He has absolutely no spells. He might actually go down. Holy crap. He's going to get the... Here comes the stun, the death ward. Is he going to save him? It's going to be so close. He does get the kill. Wow, good try by the Witch Doctor to try to save him. A little misplay. That's what happens when you're in such a critical environment. He should have ran in close enough, popped his heal as well. Maybe he can't get through there. I think... Wow, you can't get through there. Sorry, he ran all the way around here, and they were trapped. I think this is a dead end. So that was the closest Witch Doctor get. But really good play from the Witch Doctor, trying to save his ES ally, but it just was not enough. So pressure going down on this Razor. It looks like he wants to get another kill for some reason. I don't know why. But also, 3 heroes mid. Cask bouncing around, being quite annoying on the enemy team. A ult going down, not going to hit anybody. Beautiful arrow, nice dodge by MVP there, playing that Crystal Maiden. That could have been a pretty big initiate. I don't know if Witch Doctor had his stun, probably not, might have still been on cooldown. But really good play, nice dodge. Let's see what Razor's CS is. Well, let's look at all the CS, how about that? 60 CS from the Nerubian Weaver, 56 from Doom, 64 from Razor, and this is what you see usually now. You see 3 heroes with obscene amount of CS, and 2 really good support heroes doing their job and just roaming. So a little bit of team fight going on mid. I'm going to look at CS for the Scourge team in just a second. Looks like Void wanted to initiate there. Looks like he's going to go really fast Battle Fury, and I really like that considering how much attack speed he has already. So he does... It is important to tread switch when you're playing Faceless Void, because you do really need that mana early. His mana is a little bit low, and if you get the mana to do Chronosphere or something like that, I mean, it can be a huge difference. Static Link going on the Switch Doctor, he's taking a crap load of damage. Razor's going to kill this guy so fast. He's sitting on plus 119, not able to stun the Weaver, but he's going to back out after this. Not worth tower diving against all of these heroes. So, wow, he is going to do a little bit more damage. He's about to be stunned by the Cold Feet. And really nice Nerub going on, doing some damage to these heroes. Void's going to pick up some gold here from these bugs. So, not the best, but just kind of putting pressure on. Wow, nice debuff going down on Razor. Tide ulting, really good damage. Wow, CM actually gets a pick off with her ult. Really nice play there. Ult is, oh man, tower is so deniable right here. And nice ult from the Void, but he does get a pick off here. And are they going to deny the tower? Weaver wants to get it. Oh, he screws it up, and A does get the pick off. Doom happening on the Void. He's going to be taking a crap load of damage. I'd be really surprised if he makes it out of here. Doom's still chasing with the CM. They're going to try to pick up this Witch Doctor. It's going to be very close. Does get the pick off with that level death. Triple kill on the Doom. He got there at the perfect time just after his teammates died, but he did make an awesome contribution. He might have been there the whole time. I'm not sure. But, I mean... He just had a really good contribution in that game, picking off a lot of heroes. I'm sure he's level deathing that Priest of the Moon level 9. Doomed the Void, which definitely made a big deal. This guy going down here probably going to pick up a Vanguard. Looks like Vanguard for somebody. Looks like the A is going to pick up a Vanguard. Kind of interesting. Which it's not a bad idea when you're fighting in Nerubian Weaver. It's going to block his damage twice, which is sweet. So double damage block from the Weaver, and it stops the bug damage periodically. So if you're fighting things like that with bug damage or other very low physical damage, things like that, go for a Vanguard in range. I completely support it at that point. If you're just using it to block hero damage, it's not worth it for the damage block. But if there's stuff like bugs, or I don't know what's a good example. It used to work on Poison Touch, which was like the best block ever. Poison Touch used to work really good against Leshrac, but they nerfed that, which is good because otherwise one shield made it pretty much useless. Zombies, used against zombies, definitely. Weaver being a little aggressive, got the treads and the wand and the Vanguard. He's probably going to pick up a medallion soon if we see the usual Weaver build coming out of him. A little harassed going down. He wants to put pressure on, but Witch Doctor is also there, so he has to be very careful. Wow, even the Priest of the Moon finding him